It was 11 p.m. I was just about to lock up the restaurant when the phone rang. The voice on the line was trembling with a crack of desperation in it. "Please don't close," he said. "My daughter, she hasn't eaten anything in 2 days. She had severe food allergies. We were the only place within a 200-kilometer radius that could make food she could eat. They had been on the road for 6 hours, and hospitals hadn't been able to help." The desperate crack in his voice wrenched my heart. "Stay," I said. "I'll wait for you." The girl was about 7 years old, pale as a ghost. She was utterly exhausted, clinging to her father's leg. Her dad was hiding under a baseball cap, barely speaking. He looked like he was just praying for his daughter to be able to eat. When the girl started sipping her soup, I saw his hands were shaking. He was living a moment where all the wealth in the world meant nothing to him. I wrote my personal number on a scrap of paper and handed it to him. "If there's any trouble, don't hesitate," I told him. At 3 a.m., my phone rang. His voice was choked with panic this time. His daughter had taken a turn for the worse. But it wasn't from our food. It was from a medication the hospital had given her. The nearest hospital was 2 hours away. I didn't even think. I jumped in my car with the antihistamines I always keep in my bag and headed to their motel. I stayed with them until the little girl's breathing steadied and color returned to her face. The man hugged me, calling me son. He was crying. Tears were streaming from beneath the brim of his cap. Then he noticed the guitar in my car. "Do you play?" he asked, his voice still shaky. To distract his daughter, he took out his phone and turned the screen towards me. It was his Spotify profile. 47 million monthly listeners. The face on the huge billboard I'd seen on my way into the city that morning was the same face now overcome with tears. A father who had been searching for a miracle. The next day, $50,000 was transferred into the restaurant's account. With it was a note. "This isn't what you gave us. You gave us something my daughter was running out of. Time. Now he comes by every month. He always orders the same meal. When I look at his daughter, her cheeks are rosy, her eyes are sparkling. Last week she came up to me and held onto my apron. She leaned in and whispered in my ear, 'My dad says that angels don't always have wings. Sometimes they're holding a spatula.'